Hello, my name is Johnny. Welcome to another Marvel character talk video. Today we're going to look at a very cool item, vintage from the 1970s. If you'd like, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, like, reply, and share. Let's see what we've got here. Let's focus in right there for a second. Okay, this is 7-Eleven Superhero Cups. 60 different cups. Collect them all. That would be a lot. I believe these were 25 cents at the time, or they were 50 cents. One or the other. Really can't remember now. Might have been 50 cents. Let's take a look at the side here. Copyright 1974 by Marvel Comics Group. This isn't my original one. I had one, and I don't know what happened to it, because I still have almost every one of my Slurpee cups except for the Silver Surfer, and I'll tell you about that later in the video. I bought these back in the day, buy my comics at 7-Eleven. They were a quarter back then. You know, insignificant issues like Hulk 181 with the first Wolverine was a quarter. Bought that off the rack at the 7-Eleven. Still have it. I think I did a video on it. But there's something about that too I might mention at the end of the video. Well, let's get back to the Slurpee cups. I have my Slurpee cups. I didn't get all of them. Some of them I didn't want. But they're packed away, and they're packed away in an area where I can't easily get to them. But hopefully maybe in 2023, this is the end of 2022, I'm doing this video, I'll get them out. Let's look more at this, and I'll talk a little bit more. Important. Hand wash only. Keep out of dishwasher. Oh, thank heaven for 7-Eleven. Division of the Southland Corporation. So this is one that I had to buy as a collectible. I forget what I paid for it. $10, $15, $20. That sounds a lot to you? Well, comics cost a lot. If it sounds cheap, then you're a collector. You can see it's been X'd out. Whoever got this got most of them. Well, let's take a look at what we've got here. Back in the day, what they were featuring. Mighty Thor, Falcon, Captain America, Savage Submariner, Quicksilver, Iron Man, Spider-Man 1, Hulk 1, Thing 1. And what they mean by that is they were a couple of versions of those cups because they were popular characters. Conan, Doctor Strange, Valkyrie, Knight Rider. They'd already changed his name from Ghost Rider in the 60s because Ghost Rider was around then. There's Nick Fury, Black Bolt, Nighthawk, Triton, Doctor Doom, Man-Thing, King Cole, Vision, Spider-Man 2, Human Torch, Hawkeye, Power Man, Scarlet Witch, Black Panther, Dracula, Clea. That was perhaps one of the least popular of the time. Medusa, Cyclops, Hercules, Crystal, the Beast, Hulk 2, Invisible Girl, Red Sonja, Iron Fist, Mr. Fantastic, Thing 2, Doc Savage. Doc Savage was a Marvel comic at the time, so that's why they included him. The Angel, Warlock. He's going to be a popular character, maybe. The MCU. Daredevil, Kazar, Super Stan. There's Stan Lee. Yellow Jacket. That was Hank Pym's identity at the time. Black Widow, The Watcher, Killraven, Captain Marvel, Silver Surfer, Spider-Man 3, Shang-Chi, there's the Black Knight, Thing 3, Odin, Hulk 3, and Thundra. That's another one that's kind of a different choice. Perhaps on some of these they wanted to include a few more female characters, so that's why they picked Thundra and Clea. Because in '74 they didn't have quite that many. So you get some different ones there, Kill Raven and King Cole, that, were licensed along with Doc Savage. I was very happy that they had more lesser Avengers at the time, Black Knight and Hercules. There's the Beast that already changed over to his furry, fuzzy blue form. So you got Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, so quite a few Avengers you could do. Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, some villains like Doctor Doom, but they didn't do too many villains when you look at this here. And back to the Silver Surfer story. Around 1978 or something, I believe I sold that for $1 at a comic store. I said, "Oh, they're buying them. What do you want?" "Well, we'll take the Silver Surfer." "How much do you pay?" $1. "Well, all right," because it was, I sold it. It wasn't a thing. Still have all the other ones. I don't remember exactly how many I have. I have a few dozen of this, and then they came out with this was the first batch, and then they came out with another batch, and that one, instead of just having the characters right on the cup on the front, it was more of a wraparound picture, and I don't have quite as many of those. Then they also came out with some Marvel glasses that you could get, a cup that's made out of glass, but they were used, washed, and my dad used to do the dishes, and over time he'd go slip, whoops, and the break. So instead of stopping, and I don't know if I had like 4 or 5, like Fantastic Four and Spider-Man or whatever. They didn't make that many of them, but I lost them all. I should have, after the first or second one broke, I should have said, well, I'm not going to use them more and save them, like jelly glasses. Speaking of jelly glasses, I have some collectible jelly glasses from the 70s and 60s, but they are also packed away, and I've never done a video on those. Maybe I'll do that in the future. And those aren't too hard to find, I think. Anyway, this is pretty cool. Something different for Marvel Collectibles. So if you want to collect Marvel Superhero Slurpee Cups, I don't know what they charge, if it's depending on the character or what nowadays. Maybe they're $5-10 each, or if people sell them as a group, you get a bargain. And some other characters might be more. But I don't have my Silver Surfer. Until next time, more Marvel character talk. Thank you for watching, my friends.